Have you ever noticed how some people seem to move through life with this effortless calm, like they're not constantly wrestling with their own minds? While you're replaying conversations from 3 days ago or planning out scenarios that will probably never happen, they just exist peacefully in the moment. What if I told you the difference between living in constant mental noise and finding that natural peace isn't about controlling your thoughts? It's about something much simpler. You've probably felt glimpses of this yourself. Those rare moments when your mind finally goes quiet and everything just feels right. What I'm about to share will show you how to live from that place permanently. Here's what most people don't realize about living in their head. You think the problem is what you're thinking about. The worries, the replaying, the endless planning. But the real issue isn't the content of your thoughts. It's that you've forgotten there's a difference between you and your thinking mind. Think about it this way. Right now, there's probably some background chatter happening in your head. Maybe it's commenting on what I'm saying. Maybe it's making a grocery list. Maybe it's replaying something that happened earlier. But here's the question almost nobody asks. Who's listening to that chatter? If you can hear the voice in your head, if you can observe it, notice it, watch it run, then you cannot be that voice. You're something else, something deeper, something that watches, that watching presence. That's who you actually are. The voice is just something the mind does. The same way your heart beats, the same way your lungs breathe. Most people spend their entire lives completely identified with that mental voice. Whatever it says, they believe. Whatever it worries about, they worry about. They never realize they have a choice to stop listening. But here's where it gets interesting. The moment you recognize you are not your thoughts, everything changes. If you're still here, you already understand something. Most people resist their entire lives. That maybe, just maybe, you're more than the voice in your head. And the fact that you're willing to question your most basic assumptions tells me you're ready for what comes next. Because this is the point where most people's minds push back. But it's also the point where real freedom begins. If this is resonating with you, please subscribe. Here's what I've discovered about that voice in your head. It never stops because it thinks stopping is dangerous. It believes that if it's not constantly analyzing, planning, and reviewing, something terrible will happen. It genuinely thinks its endless commentary is protecting you. But most of what it says has nothing to do with actual present moment danger. It's just mental static that treats every situation like a potential threat. Your mind replays that awkward conversation from last week. Not because there's any real problem to solve,